The Euphrates River is a river that flows through Syria and Iraq in Western Asia, thus being one of the most important rivers in the region and also of great importance in being a water resource for many people who live along its banks. It is one of 4 rivers mentioned in the book of Genesis as part of the Garden of Eden, the earthly paradise created by God for human beings. The Euphrates has been an important transportation and irrigation route for thousands of years. Not to mention that it is an important habitat for a variety of plant and animal species, including fish, birds, and mammals. However, some adversities imposed on this river are causing it to gradually disappear. In other words, in about 2 years, the Euphrates River faces a great drought due to several factors. And this is shocking the world, because it's a river mentioned in a biblical prophecy. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Because there's this great drought in this very important river, the Euphrates. But first, I ask that you leave your like, your subscription to the channel, which is very important, and also activate the notification bell and enable the option all to receive more videos like this one. According to the Bible, the Euphrates River flowed from the Garden of Eden and divided into 4 rivers that flowed through the land of Nod, where Cain was banished after killing Abel. The Euphrates River is mentioned several times in the Bible, most notably in the Old Testament. It is mentioned in the book of Genesis as one of the 4 rivers mentioned that were part of the Garden of Eden. The other 3 rivers mentioned are the Tigris River, the Pison River, and the Gihon River. Each of these rivers is mentioned as having originated at a different point in the Garden of Eden and flowing into a different region of the earth. Furthermore, the Euphrates River is mentioned in other contexts in the Bible as a place where the armies of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, crossed to invade Jerusalem in the 6th century BC. The Euphrates River is also mentioned as a crossing point for the Persian armies, who crossed the river to conquer Babylonia in the 5th century BC. The Bible also mentions the Euphrates River as a source of life and a place of prosperity for the people who lived along its banks. It was an important means of transportation and an important source of water for irrigation of plantations in the region. For these reasons, the Euphrates is mentioned as a powerful force in the Bible and an important place in biblical history. Analyzing other biblical quotations about the Euphrates River, it is mentioned in some prophecies, mainly in the book of Revelation, which is the last book of the Christian Bible. According to Revelation, the Euphrates River is mentioned as being a place where the armies of evil will gather to fight the army of Christ at Armageddon, which is considered the final place of the conflict between good and evil. Another mention of this river still in the book of Revelation, it is written as a place where the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, who are symbolic characters representing different calamities, will be released. These prophecies are interpreted differently by different Christian groups and are often used as a basis for interpreting future events. Looking at it today, the Euphrates River is one of the longest rivers in Western Asia. It starts in the Taurus Mountains of Turkey and flows south through Syria and Iraq, where it empties into the Persian Gulf. The Euphrates River passes through several regions of different climate and landscape along its course, including mountains, plains, and deserts. It also has a wide watershed covering an area of around 400,000 square kilometers. The depth of the Euphrates River varies along its course. At the beginning of the river, in the Taurus Mountains, the depth is generally less, as the water is retained by rocks and soil. As the river flows south through Syria and Iraq, the depth increases due to the increased amount of sediment carried by the water. In some stretches, the Euphrates River can have depths of up to 15 meters or more. However, river depth can also be affected by factors such as dam construction and irrigation, which can affect water flow and river depth. But for more or less 2 years, the volume of water in the Euphrates River has been decreasing drastically due to inadequate uses. This is a great concern for the residents, because if the river dries up completely, it will not have water to supply several countries over there. The river, which once irrigated rice and wheat fields, is now turned into barren land. Channels that used to be deep are now just shallow streams, and fishing boats are stranded on dry land. Pumps that were once used to power water treatment plants now bob uselessly over brown puddles. Important causes of drought are climate change can affect the volume of rain that the region receives and, as a result, decrease the amount of water available in the river. In addition, excessive use of water for irrigation in agricultural areas by countries along the Euphrates River can deplete the river's water resources. The construction of dams can also affect the flow of water in the river, as they block the water and can cause a decrease in the volume of available water. It is important to remember that the Euphrates River is a vital resource for many people in the region, and its drought can have serious social, economic, and environmental consequences. It is important that people and governments take steps to responsibly manage the river's water resources and reduce the pressures that lead to its drying up. This drought raises an important question. Would it be a preparation for the event that is described in the book of the Apocalypse? According to prophecy, the Euphrates River will dry up so that the kings of the east can pass through. We know that as it is a Bible prophecy, many Christians believe these prophecies are being fulfilled. What does the Bible say, more precisely in the book of Revelation, about this event on the Euphrates River? And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. This passage is part of the book of Revelation, which is a book in the Christian Bible. Revelation is a book of prophecy and describes a set of events that occur at the end of time, including the return of Jesus Christ and the final judgment of human beings. The prophecy mentioned in verse 12 refers to an event that occurs during the series of 7 plagues described in the book of Revelation. According to prophecy, the Euphrates River will dry up, which will allow the kings of the east to pass. It is important to remember that interpretations of these prophecies vary widely, and many people interpret Revelation in different ways. Some people believe that these prophecies literally apply to future events, while others believe that they are metaphors or symbolism for things that have already happened or are happening. Is that you? What is your interpretation or opinion about what is happening? Comment below, I want to know. We reached the end of another video. If you liked it, leave your like, your comment, and subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to receive all new videos from the channel. Until next time, bye.